The Safdie Brothers have been on an incredible cinematic run with their success of films like Good Time with Robert Pattinson and of course Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. But at the start of the year, they decided that they would be no longer directing films together. Now, when they made this announcement, I was honestly shocked. I am such a huge fan of their work and how creatively stylistic their films are, and I felt like we would definitely be losing some of this as they weren't teaming up anymore. And their reasoning wasn't really based on a falling out or any drama, instead it was just that they both wanted to work on their individual projects. Benny said in an interview with Empire that him and Josh started making movies separately in college, and although they've made all their feature films together, they feel it's a natural progression to chase their own individual interests. And so they've done just that by both directing their own A24 films this year. But it does sort of feel like they're setting up this battle of the Safdie brothers. I mean, they're both making sports-related films based on real-life people and are distributing them both with A24 just a few months of each other. So is this a brotherly competition at the highest level of filmmaking, or just a coincidence that both of these films are coming out around the same time? I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that both of these films already look incredibly interesting. So the film that Benny is directing is titled The Smashing Machine and stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt. The film is about the real-life struggles of MMA fighter Mark Kerr and takes place around the peak of his career. The film, which debuted last weekend at the Venice Film Festival, already has been met with a ton of critical acclaim. It received a 15-minute standing ovation from the festival audience, with Dwayne Johnson visibly emotional as his performance is being hailed as one of his most transformative yet. And so it seems that Benny is already leading this battle as the early reviews are starting to pour in and they're looking good. But we definitely can't count out Josh, who is directing the film Marty Supreme, starring Timothée Chalamet. The film just recently released its first trailer, and it didn't take long for the Oscar buzz to begin for Chalamet's character, who plays a professional table tennis player named Marty Mauser. The movie is also A24's most expensive film to date, with an estimated $70 million budget, so it's safe to say that A24 believes heavily that this film will be a success. So even if it is a brotherly competition between the Safdie brothers, I think the winner has to be both of them. Yes, we will miss the creative team behind Uncut Gems and Good Time and heaven knows what, but we will be gaining so many news stories as both Benny and Josh create their own. Not to mention Benny's side hustle as an actor. So I don't think there's any reason to be worried. I think they're both going to do great. I think we just need to sit back and enjoy the art that both these brothers are going to be making. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.